Hi there. It's amazing the difference a thin layer of low cloud can make to how the weather feels. We certainly saw that on Thursday with the UK divided into two areas of cloudy skies on one hand, sunny and warm weather on the other. And we'll see a similar theme emerge overnight and into the start of the weekend. An area of low cloud emerging from the North Sea and spreading widely across central as well as southern and eastern parts of the UK. Could reach as far as East Wales, parts of Dorset, Somerset perhaps, and it's certainly going to be extensive through the Midlands and Eastern England, breaking up over the Pennines, so more patchy for northwest England. Likewise, it's likely to break up properly for western Scotland, cloud-free skies remaining here, and Northern Ireland, clear skies also most likely. Under any clear skies, temperatures falling into the mid-single figures where we've got some shelter or even a little lower for some of the most sheltered spots across central and western Scotland, but where we've got the cloud 8 to 10 degrees and some patchy drizzle. First thing, most likely north-east England, south-east Scotland over east-facing hills. We've got high pressure still in charge, so on the whole that's going to keep things dry and settled throughout the weekend. The high pressure is not budging, but equally around that high we've got these northeasterly winds, and that's the reason we're seeing a lot of low cloud spread westwards overnight. But by day the sun will help to lift the cloud, break it up and burn it back to the east coast where it's likely to remain, although it will be a slow process. Some places not properly brighten up until the mid to late afternoon, for example parts of the Midlands and Northern England. Eventually, most likely, it will be cloudiest on the east coast, sunniest elsewhere, and in the sunshine where we get a full day of sunshine, temperatures reaching 21 or 22 Celsius, 23 or 24 possible for parts of western Scotland. That's likely to be the warm spot. But on Saturday night, it's likely that we'll repeat the whole thing again with the low cloud in the North Sea, waiting until it gets dark and then creeping back inland across many eastern and central parts of the UK. Wouldn't want to be too clever about exactly where that cloud's going to end up because it's a thin layer, it's very fickle, and it's difficult to model it in the computer models because it's so thin and tenuous. Nevertheless, it is most likely to spread into eastern and central parts of England, parts of eastern Scotland as well. Clearest to the west, and we start off Sunday with, well, temperatures dipping to the mid-single figures again in western areas, 8 or 9 where we've got the low cloud. But again on Sunday, even where we've got the low cloud to start things off, it does tend to retreat back to the east as temperatures rise inland. So brightening up and largely sunny once more across the UK on Sunday. There's always the chance of a very isolated shower developing somewhere like the southern uplands, but I mean, very few people would experience that, if any, and for the vast majority of the UK it's staying dry and it's staying sunny and it's staying warm where we get the sunshine. Temperatures up to the low 20s, perhaps somewhere like western Scotland where we see long spells of sunshine and the easterly wind warming up as it passes over the hills to the east. There's a possibility of mid-20s Celsius. Then into Monday and Tuesday. I mentioned the odd shower in the south of Scotland, but there's always the chance of showers developing more widely on Monday and Tuesday before higher pressure brings fine weather through Wednesday and then a more definitive change to changeable weather late next week.